Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about the implementation of horizontal menu component in the Canvas app. So here we are going to show the menu component in a dynamic way, like all the parent and child menu will come from the database or from the collection. This is the application which we are going to use for our testing. So I have created few screens to save our time. So from the menu component, we will be navigating to these screens. So this is the collection which I am loading in the on start of the application. Using this, we are going to show that menu components in our implementation, home courses, and these are the three menu item which will come as a parent menu, and also all courses and my courses will come under courses menu. Similarly, FAQs and support will be child menu of help menu. I have created few more properties like menu ID, which will be the unique identifier of each and every menu item, and menu group ID will be used to store, used to distinguish the group ID. So now these three will be considered as a group 2, these three will be considered as a group 3. And also this property is used to distinguish whether that menu item is a parent menu item or not. And this parent menu ID denote what is the parent menu identifier. Okay, now let's go to the components and we will create a new. This is not required. I am adding a new component. Here I am setting the width to the app dot width. We will be putting the dynamic value for height. For now, we can leave as it is. Then inside that menu component, we are going to use the gallery to show the parent menu. Now for that, I am going to add blank horizontal gallery. Now we are going to use call menu collection, but here it is the throwing the error. We need to enable the setting to use collection inside the menu component. We have a property called access app scope. If we enable the scope of the collection will be available in the component. I am setting 0 here. For height, I am putting 60. This is the menu, horizontal menu strip, which we will see in the application. Okay, I will name it as gal underscore parent menu. Right now, we are showing the collection, right? We are going to handle everything using the button control. So just I am adding a button control. The button control has added. And also the template of this gallery is 200. Now the button will show this item.menu name, right? Now it is so showing all the menu names, which are all the items we have in a menu collection. But as we are talking about the parent menu, we need to show only the parent menu, right? So in the gallery, we can apply filter. Filter call menu is parent is equal to true. Now it is giving only the 3. Now we have all the items having this static width. Now we don't need that static width because in some scenarios the menu item can have big text. We need to accommodate space for that text. Let us assume in this collection we have courses, but we want to show it as a course details. If we go to the component and we can see that is not looking good. So the width for the menu item should be dynamic, right? For that, what we are going to do, we are going to add one property here. I am saying 100 to all the other collection items. As we see, they should have more width as compared to others, right? Now we have set here. Now we have need to use the menu width here. For that, first what we need to do, we need to set the template size as 0 and width as 0. If we put that, all the buttons will overlap each other. Now we are going to play with the X position and Y position. Just I am renaming. In that X position, I am going to apply this logic. Now X position is calculated based on the each and every individual menu items with. For home button, X position will be 0 as there is no menu item before that. For course details menu, our logic will add all the menu items with before the course details. Same logic applies for help menu as well. Understood? We are done with the exposition of menu item. Now we need to work on the with position as it is not aligned properly. If we fix that width, then it will work as expected. Here in this width, this item menu with. Let us see. I think it's fine for now.
Okay, now the parent menu is ready. Now we need to work on the child menu. So again, the child menu will be another gallery which will pop up at the bottom of each and every parent menu. Now what I am going to do, I am I am going to insert a vertical blank vertical gallery.
The selection will be the same. The Y position of this gallery. Now it is aligned. Okay, in this gallery, I am adding a button for child menu. Again, it will be this item dot menu name. Now we are done with that submenu component. Now we need to show only the relevant submenu items based on the parent menu selections, right? Filter logic should be applied on the child menu. For that, first what we need to do, button on the selection. we need to write some logic. Before that, I think we need one more property here. We can apply some conditions to figure it out, but but it is easy to implement if we have the property in the collection itself. Has child menu. This home menu is a standalone menu item which navigate to the home screen. So we don't need any child menu for home menu. Then has child menu is false. Similarly, I am updating this property for all other menu items. Now the collection is ready with has child menu property. We are going back to the component. We are adding a logic on the onSelect property for the parent menu button to check whether that particular menu is having child menu or not. If it is yes, then we are going to show the submenu. We can use update context as well. True, or else set show submenu as false. Now we will see. Now we need to set the visible property for this gallery as show submenu. Now we need to show only the relevant items, right? We are storing the ID of the selected menu. Now the where selected menu ID will be having the ID of the selected parent menu, right? Based on that, we can filter it out the child menu. Menu ID equal to where selected menu ID. Now it is showing based on the selected menu. Now we need to work on the position of the child menu. That child menu should appear below the selected parent menu child menu. That's what we are going to do now. In the onSelect property of parent menu, we are setting the exposition of the selected parent menu button position if it has child menu. It store the exposition ex- of the particular selected menu. The gallery exposition should be equal to the where selected X. Now we have gallery, but its height is very big as we have only two items inside, that is occupying the entire screen. So we need to set the height of this gallery in a dynamic way, that's done. Now we need to work on the logic to navigate to that screen, right? We need to add some property here like screen. From this home menu, we are going to navigate to home screen. As course details menu is a parent, there will not be any navigation. So we need so we so we don't need to update that here. Similarly, we are updating the screen property wherever we need navigation. Yeah, okay. Now the collection is ready with that screen property. Now, if there is no child menu, we are going to navigate to some other screen, right? So here, navigate to this item dot screen. Now we apply the navigate function on the child menu button. Click and also the height. Now the height of the menu is 640, right? So what we are going to do? We need to calculate the height based on the parent menu and the child menu. By default, the parent menu will always be visible. We are done with the navigation and dynamic height. Let me add the menu component in all the screens so that it will be easy to understand. Now we have applied menu component to all the screens. My core screen is navigated to my core screen. Home screen. What I have done, I have added one control to show the current active screen, which tells the name of the current active screen. Now, after clicking on that, we need to show the we need to hide the submenu, isn't it? So we need to write some logic. After navigating to the screen, we are going to reset the bar show submenu property. This is just a technical implementation of the menu component. We can beautify this definitely. We can highlight the selected menu item by changing the button background color. We can put some arrow next to the parent menu to highlight that it has child menu. As we are just doing for the technical understanding, I think this is enough for now. Thank you guys.